Hi, Sangeeta. You're muted.
Hi, Anjana. How are you?
All good. How's it going?
It's going pretty well. Am I audible, visible?
Absolutely. Perfect. So we have 4 minutes
Sure.
for the meeting to go live in. So you know the process, right? I will introduce you and I will announce the award, and then you're there till the end. I won't come back on screen.
Perfect. Perfect.
So you're able to attend a couple of sessions?
Yes, I did a couple of sessions, about 2 plenaries and 2 this thing. I was the track moderator, so it was fun.
Okay, great.
So actually dressed up since morning and sitting here.
Yeah, seriously. So I have finished. You are like the 4th session for me, and 2 plenaries have happened, and there's one after you. That is the last one.
God bless you.
No, it's been very interesting because when
Yeah.
you're moderating, you're listening to them, and there was a very interesting session just before this, women in motoring. So yes, very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, oh, by the way, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
On screen too. So I just want to be clear, you're founder and CEO, Wealth Cube Capital Private Limited.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hope you're giving us some good tips because I'm listening.
Very, very important tips. Trust me, it's going to change your life.
Really?
At least for creating investment and wealth.
Yeah,
but I have been beaten down because of not knowing the art, and I'm going to share that art.
Oh, perfect. Let me get my notes and papers ready.
Yeah, it is about not the art of earning, it's all about art of investing.
Correct.
Trust me. I had been in the corporate for 19 years before starting this on my own. My full mission is that the way I have been treated or cheated, nobody should. And people should understand. And that's why I wanted to choose that topic.
Okay.
Very
you
basic.
want to take a few screenshots of yours and then maybe I can mail them to you later?
Yeah, perfect.
I'll take it from the laptop, so you'll have to send me your email ID later.
Perfect. It is, let me send it to a chat box.
Or do that because the chat box disappears very fast. If you finish...
I'm doing a private message right now. Perfect.
Yeah, I got it. Because the others requested before this, because then they want it on email.
Okay. I'm just giving you my company email ID also.
I'm writing it. And you have a 10-12 minute presentation.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll finish it up within that.
Yeah, no, we have time. So take the full time. Let's not waste even 1 minute. There is a 10-minute gap between this session and the next.
Yes. So that's why I chose to be here now. Once you sort of realize very hard way you want to give it out to the world. So that's my all story, and that's why I set up this company.
Okay, so we're going to be going live now.
Yeah.
Welcome, friends. We have a very, very interesting session. It's demystifying the art of growing and preserving wealth. She has promised that we will learn a lot, and all the mistakes she made, we are not going to make. So let's welcome Sangeeta Roy Chaudhary, the founder and CEO of Wealth Cube Capital Private Limited. Before I go ahead, I want to thank her for being here on her special day, her birthday. Happy birthday, Sangeeta.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for making time for us today. And before I hand over the stage to you, I have a very special announcement. The Global Annual Women's Economic Forum confers on you the Exceptional Leader of Excellence Award.
Thank you. That's really, really an honor to receive the award from a prestigious body like this. I'm humbled.
So now over to you. Please, the stage is all yours.
Great. Thank you so much, Anjana, for this beautiful introduction. I thoroughly enjoyed the way you introduced me. So the reason I chose the topic, to be honest, because I had been working into the corporate over last 20 years. And there is some moment came into my life where I was beaten up brutally financially. And that's where when I learned the technique, I thought I should go out to the world and tell what is all about wealth. Too many people spend the money they have not earned, to buy things they do not want, to impress people they do not like. That's one of my very, very, very close to my heart, because I have lived like that. The moment I had my first job, we got into multiple home loan, car loan, fancy dresses. And I realized I kept on sort of chasing the debt cycle, right? Credit card bills. The moment the first salary gets into the account, the first red alert message, XYZ amount debited from your bank account. And by the time it is on 5th of every month, I realize I don't have any other money left for the month. So I keep on again swiping my credit card, and the spiral gone deeper, 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 deeper. And with that note, after working for almost 10 years, I realized I made it big in the corporate, and let me just take a break and sort of, give myself a dream degree, which I always wanted. So in my dream list, I had Harvard, Stanford, Berkeley, and Chicago Booth that I want to do an MBA for. So I collated money after 10 to 12 years of hard-earned work, and the entire money I went and gifted myself the best ever dream, that is a dream degree from the University of Berkeley, California. And the learning was humongous. It taught me how to, completely challenge the status quo and sort of live the life you want. And with the learning, I came back and started my own venture. I knew there are close to 30, 40 lakh I've saved in last 10 years. And I'm sure that money has grown to 40, 50, 60 lakhs. I should be okay even if I don't earn salary for a year. But to my surprise, when I started working, I started hiring people, paying rent, paying fancy salaries, and all of it. Raised the first round, and then the second round became a challenge. I still knew that I can go back to my last 10 years of saving. Unfortunately, when I called up my so-called investment banker or manager or private wealth manager, whoever you name it, that I need my money back. And on a surprise, I got to know, ma'am, but the money is stuck. You have invested in a product called insurance, which is a traditional insurance policy, and you cannot break open this below 20 years. If you want to do that, you have to take a 70% loss, 30% loss, 20% loss. I was surprised, my money, how come I cannot get full? I said, okay, whatever loss it is, just go and give me the corpus. I need the corpus. That 40 lakh, apparently, when I broke down completely over a 15 to 16 policies, I realized I got some hardly 18 lakh or 20 lakh in hand. My own money, what I grown. And I thought I'll still manage it. Having a very high debt of 2 house, 2 car, 1 executive education, I realized how difficult it was to completely empty your corpus within the first 10 months of your business. And I came to the end of the world, and I knew that one step backward means I literally have to leave everything and be under big banyan tree. It was so scary. That is the moment the realization came. From now, I'm going to take a charge of my life, and I want to learn personal finances. I need to learn the art of making money. This is no more. And I shut my business, went back to the job, and I wanted to join a wealth management industry because I wanted to know, after earning so much, how did I deplete all my wealth, over last 12 years in less than 12 months. So of course, once you change your industry, people do not sort of appreciate it and no, you have to let it fight back. But I did a fought over and I got into the industry. Since I got into this wealth management industry, last 5-6 years, I've cleared all my debt. I've created a corpus which can take care of my personal existence, even if I have to quit the job. And I took a promise. The day I don't have any more debt, I'm going to sell this message to every corner of the house that money is not about the art of earning. It is all about art of investing. So next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to talk about what is that secret formula if you really want to grow rich. Now, you must have heard this successful quote that the only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. There are, due to corona, unrelated, virus which is coming around, a lot of us have lost jobs. A lot of us have fallen down from the track. Maybe the spouse, the only earning member sort of, have left. There has been so many things, but every time you actually don't fail once you have the ability to bounce back. And every fall, make sure you bounce back harder, because that gives you energy. And it's a God's message for you to preparing you for better tomorrow. So just to simplify this, how do we earn wealth or create wealth? You know, my first advice or the request to all of you, focus on making more than saving. Do not chase money, attract money. And I'll explain how do you not chase money, how do you attract money. Start as soon as you can. Stay poor until you really get rich, and always be boss of money, not the money to boss around you, right? The jargon sounds very good, but if I tell you the secret formula, how to really create that, let me give you facts and figures. Today, I have a lakh of rupees in hand, and I decide to park in a traditional instrument like a fixed deposit, which gives me 4 to 5% return, wherein my inflation is going to 7 to 8% year on year. And I think, okay, over next 8 years, my money will be doubled. I'm happy with the 4 to 5% return. And people don't recollect that on top of 5%, there is 30% tax. So actually you make 2.5%. So the moment you're degrowing, you're actually becoming poorer. So 1 lakh, if you grow at a 4 to 5% today, where in your inflation at 8%, you're actually degrowing your money by 4%. So whether a fixed deposit is a great investment? No, it is a wealth destroyer. Let's understand insurance. Lot of insurance agents around us, they'll come and sell you policy, right? You take it 15 years, aapka money, same money you'll get back, and year on year for next 40 years of your life, you get pension. All of us are educated enough. Just open the Excel sheet, back calculate that. If I pay 15 lakh over next 15 years, at the end of the day, I get a 15 lakh back, vis-a-vis pension I'm earning year on year at 7,000 per month or 6,000 per month. Look at the calculation, back calculate to figure out what is your IRR. Your IRR will, no traditional insurance product will ever give you an IRR more than 3 to 4%. Look back at your math. You are again degrowing your money by 4%. So you're becoming richer by investing. So what is gold is an investment? What is an investment? Simple fundamental logic. The investment is that product which beats your inflation and gives you an edge over the inflation. If you look at, so people say that, how about investing in real estate? Let's go real estate. For a 1 crore of house, you have to take an initial down payment of 20 lakh, and you have to pay a per month interest of 80,000 over next 20 years. You actually, by buying that, you're losing of wealth of 8 crore tomorrow. Same 80,000 rupees, if you park aside to a right investment product over next 15, 20 years, it will actually hit to 6 to 8 crore. So how do we do it? Very simple calculation. Look at all the investment option and see what gives you over an inflation rate, which is 12%, 15%, 14%. So a lot of us do not understand financial metrics. A simple mutual fund, which is basically invest in the top 10 sector across top 30 companies in the world, in the country, will typically on a long term, on an average year on one, given you 12 to 15%. That means you're beating over inflation. Do you know, if your child is born today and you decide just to keep 5,000 per month on a systematic investment plan in mutual fund till the time he turns 60, only 5,000 per month, at a proven rate of 12% year on year, it will become 65 crore when he turns 60, and it will become 300 crore if the return becomes 15% over year on year. That is the magic. That is the Warren Buffett has said a very famous quote. The eighth wonder of the world is the compounding rate of interest. So a simple fundamental 5 to 10,000 every month, that's all you need for next 20 years to really, for you to retire rich and wealthy. So principle, never ever work for money, make it work for you. If you are not making income while you are sleeping, you will never be able to retire. On earning, never depend on single income. Make investment your second income. Today I'm talking, today I'm on a vacation, but my investment is there, which is constantly working harder than me. So 6 principle of becoming wealthy and rich: on earning, never depend on single income, take investment to make second income, create other IP product, maybe an author, you're a YouTube content creator, maybe you're a travel blogger. There are so many ways. You start today, you'll feel how it is actually growing. Second magic wonder of the money: on spending. If you buy things you do not need, you soon need to sell things that you need. So please don't buy unnecessary. Credit card is one of the worst investment of wonder of the humanity, which sort of destroys all the wealth making capability of people and make them tempted. So just be away from all the debt, loan, credit card. Once you can do that, trust me, your money journey begins there. On saving, the magic formula: do not save ever what is left over. Create a habit that I will spend only after saving. So today, if my salary is 10,000 rupees, make sure 20% of it, 2,000 you save, Baki month you manage in that 8,000. That 80-20 principle. Why 20% of the people have 80% of the wealth? Because this 20% of the people have always worked hard to keep that first 20% on the saving and then looked into the next 80% on spending. The fourth magic wonder: on risk taking, never test the depth of the river with both your feet. If you do not understand something, don't be very innovative. If you have not done stocks, please don't jump into it because somebody told you XYZ will have multifold. Test the water with 1 foot and gradually you will figure out the depth. And you can only, so keep it simple, don't have to be very fancy. And the fifth wonder: on investment side, do not put all your eggs in one basket because you have to diversify. If you put the entire thing in one basket, if God forbid something goes wrong, you will crash down. And the last thing, the last wonder: when you expect something, honesty is a very expensive gift. Do not expect it from cheap people. Don't have to trust everybody who comes and sells you something. Evaluate. It's very simple. Money is the only a tool. Never spend your money before you have earned it. Once you understand, wealth is the ability to fully experience life. Create that wealth. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. Enjoy today while grow your investment in the right product and try to preserve it. Because as I said in the beginning, art of creating is wealth is not art of earning. It's all about art of investing in the right product, which beats the inflation and makes you rich. Money is usually attracted by the successful people, not pursued, because energy and imagination are the springboard of wealth creation. If you start want create wealth, you will take the initiative to read multiple blogs, videos, and watch everything to make yourself so knowledgeable that you will never be persuaded by other decision. And if you need any help, Wealth Q Capital is there for you. I set this up just to ensure that you all don't get the same lesson what I have got. And on that note, thank you for this beautiful 15 minutes where I got to learn about how I could create an impact. So if any of you have any requirement, do just drop a mail, sangeeta@wealthqcapital.com. Trust me, whatever small lesson I have learned, I'll ensure you actually create and preserve your wealth in a long journey. And thank you so much. Appreciate, and thanks Sanjana, and thank you Women Economic Forum for this valuable 15 minutes to share my story.